Now, you've written for Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So you wrote The Doctor's Daughter, and you also wrote Mark Gatiss's
The
episode,
Lazarus Experiment, yeah.
The Lazarus Experiment. How did writing for Doctor Who help you in putting Marchlands together?
The thing that they drummed into me in Doctor Who, and that I learnt a lot from Russell T Davies, who was running Doctor Who at that time, was about storytelling. So if there's an influence in Marchlands, it's because the Marchlands story is so complicated that we had to make sure that there wasn't anything extraneous in it, that actually everything that was in there is in there for a reason, and that Doctor Who were fantastic in that, because they've got quite complex stories and they're really time limited to the length of the episodes. So what they drum into is to make sure that everything that's in there earns its place, and that you do things in the most elegant and efficient way possible, and that the pace of it kind of carries on. So aside from writing action adventure sequences with giant monsters, which is also an education, the key thing that I learnt on that show was about to make sure that the storytelling is lean and efficient, and there's no spare fat on that there, and that's what I brought into Marchlands, I think.
Stephen, the writer, has also written for Doctor Who, which you've been in as well, and Doctor Who fans watching this will remember you as one of the monsters.
I know. And David Tennant behaved extremely badly. He laughed as I sucked his blood out of his neck with a straw. And it was really a shame, because they said, could you make some noises? And my grandson had been born about, I don't know, 2 years before, and I remembered all the sort of that, and I was going, and they said it was too horrific, and they cut it.
I've got to talk to you about Doctor Who, because you're currently filming that at the minute.
Yes.
Are you enjoying it? Because it's very different from Marchlands.
It's very different from Marchlands. The funny thing is, and I don't think I'm, well, maybe I am. No, I don't think I am giving anything away, because I think the BBC they had put it out. But Sydney, I worked with Sydney on Doctor Who. So she was back again. It was the strangest thing.
And is it fun?
Yeah. Yes, it's fun. Very different to this, but a lot of fun.
It's interesting, you've got, Alex and Anne, who are both in Doctor Who, working on this as well.
It was good, but Doctor Who is such a kind of it's such a touchstone now in the industry, that actually there's always kind of alumni that crop up in different things, whether it's on the crew or in the writing crew or in the cast. There's always people that have kind of done their time on Doctor Who and again sprung off to do other things.
You can't give anything.
I can't give anything.
Can't give spoilers, can you?
Can't, no,
spoilers.